I'd like to greet all human beings all around the world with the universal greetings of peace and the blessings of God be with you. Doesn't matter what your political, philosophical, personal, nor your religious beliefs may be. Doesn't matter if you're the richest or the poorest person on the face of this earth. Doesn't even matter if you're the proclaimed toughest or the proclaimed weakest person on the face of this earth. Doesn't matter if you're my family, friends, nor my proclaimed enemies. I greet all you all with the same universal greetings of peace and the blessings of God be with you. I'm here in Carbondale, Illinois today, where a black female student, I believe it was, from SIU was shot and killed, and a few other people was shot and wounded here in Carbondale, Illinois today, in the 500 block of Cherry Street. I want to take a stroll down there, down in this area to just give you all a general idea. Look like we got a police vehicle sitting up here in front of me. I'm sure they know I'm in the area. This is it right here. You see the police? This is it right here where you don't see crime scene tape or nothing in the area. You would think when somebody was murdered, there would be some type of crime scene tape. You know, especially since the murder just happened today and multiple people were shot. We just passed the crime scene. I was over there earlier, and I'm sure the white people that was cleaning up. Now, how could you be cleaning up a crime scene? How could you be cleaning up a crime scene where somebody had just been murdered and not taking down, collecting evidence? How could you open a crime scene up that just happened today, this soon? But this is how the Carbondale Police Department operate. And I just want to show y'all, you know, and you can see the police coming out now. He's coming out now. And it looked like he got something in his hand. Now the crime scene is right here, y'all. Right up here. There go the female there. How you doing this morning? You look like the resource officer.
Do I? I get that a lot.
You're not the resource officer?
No, sir. It's
Okay, I'm a YouTuber, and I keep up with news too.
Okay.
And I hope that you would be one of the ones that be able to solve this, because my son, you might even know who I am. I'm gonna tell you who I am. My son was found hung March the 19th of 2021 here in Carbondale, Illinois. They said it was a suicide. But then once I started my YouTube, they changed it into a death investigation. I'm sure you're familiar with that case, ain't you?
I am.
Okay. Have y'all got any progress on that yet? You remember my son's name?
I don't. I'm not.
Are you a crime scene investigator?
No, sir.
Okay. All right. I just what's your name?
Officer Wyan.
Officer Wyan. I'm Raymond Ivy. Brian Lamont Johns was my son. And I just, you know, when I hear about stuff that happens here, I just want to just make sure, you know, just make sure that people are safe here. Now, she says she's not a crime scene investigator. I seen the tape laying down on the ground. But see, earlier when I came, the officer wasn't there. Them people called back and told him I was in town. Now, let me show you something about that crime scene. All of them people was out there cleaning up. You hear me? They was cleaning up. They had brooms, garbage cans, and everything. In other words, that's how they did with my son's death. They cleaned up. You see what I'm saying? A black female and got killed, and I'm assuming, I don't know if it was black individual, other people that was there that was black that was the shot. But now, how is these people allowed to be cleaning up, y'all? Just think about that. But now you got one officer over there. She wasn't over there earlier. just about maybe 15 or 20 minutes ago. Y'all keep that in mind now. The crime scene tape, I seen it down on the ground. And the fact of the matter that here it is, 6, 7, maybe 8 white people had brooms and everything, cleaning this sink, cleaning up right around the house where this female just got killed this morning. Y'all think about that. You see, I don't even think they had crime scene when my son was murdered down here. You see, she said she was familiar. They'll let them know I'm down. If I don't make it back, y'all know I fought a good fight. You see what I'm saying? I ran the race and stayed the course. Y'all remember where I'm at now. Carbondale is dangerous for black people like myself because I stand up. I know them Carbondale, Illinois, SIU students is afraid. Carbondale SIU students, they the one found my son's body. Hung, lifeless. I'll be back, y'all. Peace be still. I'm here in Carbondale, Illinois, here on Sycamore in Oakland Street. Sycamore and Oakland Street, North Oakland, the 400 block north of Oakland, and the 400 block west of Sycamore Street here in Carbondale, Illinois, where my son, Brian Lamont Johns, was found hung. I'm gonna give you some sequence of some of the things that happened, you know, and I want y'all to pay close attention. Now first I'm gonna go over here. We're at the Gaslight apartment buildings here in the 400 block of Sycamore Street. In this apartment right here, my son's, some of his property was found. Right here. His 2 t-shirts was found like this. Female moved it, showed that like this, but they was found like this. Female living apartment here to the left. She said she found it. Go down. She said he found it. Forgot to bring a face mask in, but she said he found his protective mask right here. She said she went down a little bit farther and she seen glass broke right here. Seen glass broke out of here. This fire extinguisher was missing. So she said she found all this stuff at the same time. Now, coming out here, after she found all that, she came out here. Look what she said she found. She found the axe. The axe had duct tape all over. I want y'all to remember this here so far. Now, strange, you find these t-shirts, you take pictures of them, you move one, you take another one, then put them back. And then around the corner where I'm gonna take y'all at, is where my son's body was found, hung. Now keep a contact, keep close, pay close attention to what I'm saying. What's the likelihood of somebody finding this right here, the 2 t-shirts right in front of the door? You remember his left hand was cut straight across like this, all the way to the tendons. If he threw his t-shirts down up there on the 3rd floor, the top floor up in this building, where she found it, she said she found his t-shirts, his mask, the broken glass, which I think some of the glass downstairs had, where the fire extinguisher was, had it had blood on it. If you found all that and his hand was cut to the tendons, then blood would be spread all over the place, not just a drop on his gym shoes, not just a drop on the front and the back of his pants. Now y'all keep close attention to what I'm showing y'all. And don't forget, a student in Carbondale was just killed. Wasn't no crime scene tape nowhere around here after they found out. Now, when she took the pictures, this is before she took notified the police. She notified the police after she took pictures and kept them. We back here again at the same area in Carbondale, in the 400 block north of Oakland, and the 400 block west of Sycamore Street, where my son's body was found. Now, you see, this is where the t-shirts was allegedly found, and we gonna go around the corner. This is the same building. I mean, it's all connected, the same building, but that's 400 Sycamore, and this is 400 Oakland, North Oakland, and that's West Sycamore, right on the corner. Now, I'm gonna show you something else now. You remember the female that said she found all them clothes so neatly, but at the same time, my son's hand, left hand, was cut all the way around. Now, that fire extinguisher that was missing from the other place where this was broken out, glass was down, and I think blood was on it, it was brought all the way over here. And they want you to believe that my son broke it out and brought it all the way over here, all the way up here to hang himself. You see how this is clean? Ain't nothing. Remember last time we was up here was something hanging up there? It was a bike here. All that stuff should have been in the crime lab. Because if my son's hand was cut to the tendons, blood had to be somewhere else besides just a drop on his shoe and a drop on his pants in the front and the back. Something was wrong. But y'all, this is where he was hanging at. How did his ribs get broke if his head was up here? How did he even hang himself, y'all, on this? The sergeant, when somebody was taking pictures of my son hanging when they was on the other side, up there, Sergeant Draper can be seen on the stairs in the back right here. Something about Sergeant Draper. Now, okay, that's right, the coroner said, not the coroner, but the mailman, the Sergeant Dunnigan said that the mailman was putting mail in here, and he happened to look right here, and he seen my son's feet right here now. You couldn't see his feet hanging unless you came all the way up here, but he was putting mail right here. Something ain't right, is it? But I want y'all to just pay close attention, because you see the address here? That's 400 F31-36. West, what is that? Oakland, North Oakland Street. But it's a few things that I want y'all to pay attention now. I'm gonna go to another area where they said they found his wallet at, the same place that this one female said that she found his wallet. He got shot in that same place back in June of last year. I want y'all to keep an eye on this area here, right here, where the white building. There's a guy there that say he know my son, a guy on drugs. One of the individuals' names have been popping up a lot, drug activities. But we gonna see what he got to say. I know. Hold on, don't say no name. All right, I'm here in Carbondale again on August the 22nd, 2021, on Sunday. And I just been coming around here, you know, talking to people that knew my son. I know my son wasn't an angel, ain't nobody an angel. But I just want to ask a guy here, you know, I don't want you to say your name, and I promise you can see that you ain't, look, you can see you're not on the camera. When I tell you I ain't gonna put you on the camera, I promise you. But just talk. The same with you. All I wanted y'all to ask y'all, do y'all, and you can see that you're not on the camera.
I think the police did it.
Who you think did it?
Police.
Who you think did it?
I wasn't around. I don't know.
But you knew my son?
Yes, I don't think that he killed himself.
You don't think he killed himself?
No.
Now look, what would if he want to kill himself? What, tell me this here, what would did you know his 3 t-shirts were found up here in this building on the 3rd floor, right in front of an apartment? A female up there said she found his t-shirts. They was neatly down, and then on the 2nd floor, she said she found his mask. On the 1st floor, she claimed that the fire extinguisher was broke and it was missing. Then right up here, they said it was an axe. And then, what would he leave all that stuff up there for and then go around the corner on the 3rd floor and hang himself with money balled up in his hand? Can you see a person that's using narcotics take and ball up money and put it in their hand?
I mean, yeah, but no.
I don't want y'all to say your name, and I promise you again, tell him, he ain't on here, is he?
No, he
I promise.
Okay,
I'm Brian. All I want is to show, see, because I just went on Cherry Street where it was a shooting over there. A young girl just lost her life.
Yep.
And they said when they had this over here, so-called crime scene, they said they didn't even have no crime scene tape. I know my son might have had enemies, but y'all know him. Y'all, how long you been knowing my son?
First guy met your son for a hot minute, actually. For a hot minute.
Hot minute. What about you? How long you? I know he was chasing that. I know he was chasing after you, pretty as you is. I know he was chasing after you.
He referred to me as his spiritual counselor.
Okay. You gotta watch him. He'll put that Bible down in a minute for a pretty woman. I know him.
Nah, he was a good
No,
guy.
he was,
my
but he was a good person, wasn't he?
Yeah,
I mean,
he.
Your
Is there
son's like
anything
brothers,
for you?
dude. Your son's so close. I ain't gonna lie, your son was so close, dude. And
But all I ask y'all to do, because I'll be coming back and forth, keep y'all ears and eyes on. Now, it's a female claims she found his wife over here on the stairs. You know, over there, 900 block here? She claims she told me one time, see, I know she was lying. She was walking through here, and I was over here, me and my daughters and grandkids, and she heard me talking. She said, oh, I know Brian. Me and Brian used to kick it. You see what I'm saying? Y'all probably know what I'm talking about. Her name started with an M. But anyway, y'all know what I'm talking about. I ain't gonna, but listen, she told me on June the 7th that she, oh, look at that. What, you got it right. Now tell me this here. If you Brian's friend like she said she is, she tell me she found this wallet, is at her mother's house, and told me she'll give it back to me on June the 7th. Listen to this here. Then, when I told her I came down on June the 4th, guess what she told me? She said the police, the tall detective light. You know what that is? Dunnigan.
same that, yeah, he picked it up.
Dunnigan, I know it is. Trying to
How do
clean.
you even know where it was?
Look, no. She had to tell him.
Right.
Look, her mother told me that the police didn't come to her house. See, they watched my YouTube video, and when I said a female, and a lot of white females in the area told me that they was questioning them to see if she the female. Then she told me, she told me that she would. You said what now?
They started a race war back up. It seemed like.
A race war? And see, that's what it is. They don't want to show that if a white person killed my son, they don't want to. Go ahead. What was you going to say, bro? Go ahead.
No, I'm not. You good. I'm just saying.
But see, if she told me on the 7th of June that my son,
That's 3 days after.
no, that's what I'm saying. Now tell me this here. When I come down on the 4th, when I talk to her again, she told me she found it 2 days after. But then she tell me that she went to her mother's house, looked up under the sink where she had it in a bag, and she told me it was gone. Her mother said she was lying. She said the police came to her house. But I know Dunnigan came to her, but they got the wallet so they can try to cover stuff up. I know my son didn't kill himself. But all I ask y'all to do is be eyes and ears for me. But see, y'all ain't the only ones. Do y'all know a Guy Draper? Police named Guy Draper?
I've heard of him, but I don't know.
Tall white sergeant. Now, see, some people told me some of the things that he threatened my son and told my son to leave Carbondale and don't come back. Can you confirm that?
was talking to me a lot. He did. Yeah. He asked me about the state.
He had to leave his state. You see, one thing about my son, and y'all know he was fearless. I know he do his little wrong. Everybody do a little stealing. But see, I know when he hung out with people over here, I know he got along with a lot of them. A few of them he got into some arguing with over there about bikes.
Everybody do.
You see what I'm saying? And I know that'd be a thing. But all I want y'all to do is keep your eyes and ears open, cause see, I know my son didn't kill himself. You see what I'm saying? And I know this Carbondale Police Department is crooked. That's right. But anyway, what you think about this one female that claimed she found the wallet? That don't sound right, do it?
No, I think her and everybody else should just be honest. I mean, after all, I think you and the rest of your family
should be able to get closure.
Yeah,
that's right.
Closure.
If you found this wallet and something was in it, I know you on drugs. I'm not gonna be bad at you as long as you wasn't a part of what happened. You see what I'm saying? Hey, you heard anything else about my son? That's the one that's claimed. All right, we still here in Carbondale, Illinois, in the 400 block north of Oakland Street and the 400 block west of Sycamore Street. What I'm finna do is I'm finna go down a little bit farther down here on the Sycamore Street from the 400 block to maybe the 900 block west. I want y'all to keep a close look at this area here now. This is Helen Street in Sycamore. You see this White House, this red tile building, and I'm finna turn into this first little turn in. This is where my son used to come and get high. This is where my son got shot in the foot back in June of 2021. 2020. But I want to show y'all something else right quick. This is where my son hung out. If y'all notice that the place is cleared out. If you wonder why it's cleared out because I've been bringing get on back. Get back. All right, you're gonna get that belt in a minute. Satan trying to run me away. Oh, don't worry about it. Who's that, Brent? Boy, you're looking young and good now, man. You're looking much better now, man. You ain't got much stress on you now, do you?
Yeah, that's not bad now.
This is where the female claims she found my son's wallet right on these stairs, and it was wrapped up, in a little like raincoat. You said first she said she found it a week and a half after my son's death. That's what she told me in June the 7th of 2021. Then when I called and told I was coming to get it on July the 4th, 2021, then she told me that a detective, tall, white, slim detective, Sergeant Dunnigan came and took it from her. You heard anything else about my son, man?
No, man.
Yeah, they claim they're investigating, but I know they ain't. And I talked to a lot of other people. They don't think he hung himself. No. You don't think so neither, do you? You mind talking? You don't want to be on the camera, do you? No, because I know how they mess with you around here. I ain't gonna even say your name, but I know you're a good guy. We talked before. You know what I mean? You stay safe, man, because some of these police is corrupted, man. And I know it, But anyway, this is where my son hung out at over here. But then when I talked to the girl on the 4th of July and told her we was coming down here to get his wallet, then all of a sudden she told me that somebody moved the wallet out of her mother's house from up under her mother's sink where it was in a paper bag. Now, y'all can believe that story if you wanna, but I don't believe it. I'm gonna take you down to another place. Where, you know, the last time we was here, if you can see right up there, my daughters and them notice up here where you see that, it look like where that fence is at, where they look like some type of shed up there, where the little young brother is walking at, right up there. My daughter and them seen somebody in that thing, looked like they was peeping out. And when they seen us, they turned around. They went back in. But I'm finna take y'all down here. Y'all see where I'm at right now. I'm finna take y'all down here where the white female who married to a black individual. This is on Sycamore, y'all. I'm finna go back a little east on Sycamore in the 200 block, the 200 block of in the 200 block of Oakland. This is where they found my son t-shirts at again. Okay, we at the corner of Oakland and Sycamore here now. Right around the corner is where my son's body was found hung. They said on the 19th. I think my son was dead way before that. But I'm finna take y'all down. This is the building that they found him in, the 400 block. Right now, I'm going south on Sycamore. On Oakland Street. And I want to show y'all something now. You remember my son's body was found back there in the 400 block. Let me show you where they caught a white female that works right down the street. Let me see where it's at. This is it right here, y'all. Can you see it? This is the Carbondale Community High School rebound. This is where the female that had my son's food stamp card. Her and her husband. The husband is a black. Okay, I'm still here in Carbondale, Sunday, August the 22nd, 2021. Over here where my son, Brian Lamont John's body was found hung or lynched. Over here in the 400 block of North Oakland. And some of his clothes was found in the 400 block west of Sycamore. And what I'm finna do now, I'm finna go south here on Oakland Street. This is where my son's body was found in the 400 block. And right down the street, what was found was my son's where his t-shirts and his body was found. Where his t-shirts and body was found. It's a school teacher, white school teacher that worked for the Carbondale, Illinois. The Carbondale, Illinois Rebound High School. She had his food stamp card. And let me see if I didn't pass it yet. No, I didn't pass it. Here it is right here. Now, this is where the school teacher worked at. I want y'all to know is a school teacher, white school teacher, that her title, I believe, is parent educator here in the 200 block of North Oakland Street in Carbondale, Illinois. Her and her husband, a black husband who is a Muslim, say you're a Muslim, and says that he worked with grassroots programs that help people that been in the pen, because he been in the pen. They had my son's food stamp card since June of 2020, and his wife was caught spending my son's food stamps on April the 29th, 2021. Here in Carbondale, Illinois, and they not arrested yet. Ain't that something? She got caught spending my son's food stamp when he was dead now, y'all. On April the 29th. I'm not going to say her name or his name so they won't say I'm messing up their investigation. But I think by now they should be locked up. But they said that they don't know. The state's attorney said you got people that be needing food for their kids. So in other words, that don't mean nothing that white woman spending my son's food stamp card. But see, that's not just a state case, because the card is issued by the state of Illinois, and the money that be on there, which was cash money in food stamps, it comes from the United States government. I want them both locked up. Let them do grassroots group anything inside of the penitentiary. I'm here in Carbondale, Illinois, y'all. It look like a police helicopter there. I ain't for sure. I don't know if they looking for me down here videoing. But I'm down here, you know, just letting people see it. It's getting kind of low. If I come up missing, y'all know what's going on. But I'm up here in front of this Marriott funeral home and cremation service here in Carbondale, Illinois. This street here is US Route 51 South University Street. There go the helicopter. It look like he about to land, y'all. I really didn't come over for this here. They had a black student from the SIU, Southeastern Illinois College, that was murdered today. But I've come to here. Ooh, it smells over here by this funeral home. The reason why I'm coming over here because this individual that works for this here thing here, yeah, that police all around, y'all. Y'all see him? See across the street? I want to just make sure everything is all right with me. You know what I mean? They know I'm in town. But I want to show y'all something. This funeral home is the one that they took my son's body to when he was found hung allegedly on the 19th of March 2021. Me and my two youngest daughters met the deputy coroner, who we thought was the coroner, but he was the deputy coroner. We met him in this parking lot on March the 24th, 2021. His name was Sam Bryant. And we went in, I don't want to go on their property, but we went in one of these doors over here in the back. You see, I know what I'm talking about. But he had my son's body in here, but he had a black mortician to come pick him up. And he brought him to this white funeral home. And I found out why when he told my my son's mother, that he can have our son's body cremated for real cheap down here in Carbondale instead of taking my son's body back up to Chicago. You see the police, y'all? He done landed on the corner there. You see what I'm saying? I know everything I'm doing is legal. So if something happened to me and I'm hung or something in this town here, y'all will know what it is. But you can see where I'm at here. I want you to take a good look at it. You see what it say? Meredith Funeral Home and Cremation Service. This what he wanted. This what he wanted. He wanted my son to be cremated. You see the police across the street? You see the helicopter was on the other end. They know I'm down here. I got a right to do this here. You got a First and a 14th Amendment right to be here. But why would they have this deputy coroner come and get my son's body, or have a black mortician to come get my son's body, but bring it to the white funeral home, and then the white deputy coroner didn't even do a proper exam of my son's body? They'll probably have the other ones from the other little surrounding towns to escort me out. But why wouldn't they have my son? Why wouldn't they examine my son's body all the way? You know why they didn't examine all the way? Because I think they put the drugs in his socks, because they didn't keep his gym shoes on. And then this guy Sam Bryant, I'm wondering if he gonna be the one that get the body for the young black student that was murdered here today in Carbondale, Illinois. It ain't safe, black folks, here in Carbondale, Illinois. You got the NAACP ain't working with y'all. You know the Carbondale police ain't working with y'all, but this gonna show y'all a lot. Peace be still.